air is thick with blood. Allegiances have been tested. Those who remain stand no chance. Enemy stands at the door. Only courage remains. There is no other choice. You must protect your house.
Breathe in the air. Savor the hunt. But do not relax. For when death bears its fangs, you must face the inevitable. Let go of your pride. What nature gives, it can easily take back. And when the opportunity arises, you must seize it.
BLOCKLORDS is an ambitious medieval-themed multiplayer strategy game that combines resource management, combat, and governance elements into a unique player-driven experience. Players begin as farmers gathering resources and trading. They can advance to military roles to build armies and engage in combat. Top players become lords who govern territories and shape the game world. The player-driven economy means all actions affect the world. Players can achieve power through trade, conquest, or alliances as they pursue their goals. BLOCKLORDS is set to release in 2025 for PC, supporting both Windows and macOS platforms.
Arrakis is a test. Few survive it. Arrakis is a test. Few survive it. But the humans that do awaken.
Dune Awakening is an ambitious open-world survival MMO that immerses players in Frank Herbert's iconic Dune universe. Set on the harsh desert planet of Arrakis, players navigate a world where water is more precious than gold, and the mysterious spice grants extraordinary abilities. The game blends survival mechanics and political intrigue as players rise from prisoners to potential leaders. Players manage resources, engage in combat, and face challenges like sandworms and storms. With extensive customization options for characters, bases, and guilds, thousands of players can interact simultaneously, forming alliances or competing for the precious spice in this dynamic, player-driven world. Dune Awakening is set to launch on early 2025 and will be available on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Light No Fire is an ambitious multiplayer adventure game developed by Hello Games, the creators of No Man's Sky. This groundbreaking project features a life-size, procedurally generated fantasy Earth filled with diverse biomes from vast oceans to towering mountains. Players can explore hundreds of millions of square miles, team up with others, or venture solo, and create custom characters from various species, including humans and fantastical creatures. The game combines survival mechanics, base building, and RPG elements, allowing players to gather resources, craft items, build communities, and engage in combat using traditional weapons like swords and bows. Character progression is achieved through a deep skill system, while the gameplay loop focuses on exploration, crafting, and completing quests within the game's rich lore. After over 5 years in development, Light No Fire is scheduled to release in 2025. While specific platform details haven't been officially announced, the game is expected to launch on major gaming platforms.
Feel it like rain. Breathe it like wind. All of Alka's making is magic. So wield it. Or yield to it. Once you've learned, that is a choice only you can make. Don't you forget it. Even if they find you, even if they sing their song, the magic, it's in you. Yours. Like the wind.
Soulframe is a free-to-play MMORPG combining action RPG mechanics with cooperative gameplay. The game features a methodical, melee-focused combat system that sets it apart from its spiritual predecessor, Warframe. Players will navigate through ancestral villages and mystical landscapes while mastering a combat system. The game's character progression revolves around three main virtues: courage, spirit, and grace, with a flexible class-switching system called Pacts that allows for diverse playstyles. The world features dense environments packed with activities, hidden secrets, and procedurally generated dungeons. Players can join forces for cooperative content and socialize in dedicated hub areas. Soulframe is currently in active development. The game is confirmed for PC platform release.
So, how did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy? Long ago, you humans slaughtered each other until the whole world lay in ruins. And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria. It must be the will of your beloved Mother Goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind. Prove yourself. If you survive this trial, perhaps.
ArcheAge Chronicles is an ambitious MMORPG that takes players to the newly discovered continent of Auroria, a vast land teeming with ancient ruins and mysteries. The game features a dynamic combat system that combines melee, ranged, and magical combat with fluid action mechanics, allowing players to engage in both solo and group content. Players explore diverse environments and can build homes, craft items, and engage in player-driven trading. The game offers both PvE and PvP content, including large-scale battles and challenging raid encounters that require strategic coordination among teams. Using Unreal Engine 5, the game features advanced graphics and an interactive world where player decisions shape the story. ArcheAge Chronicles is set to release in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Legend of Ymir is an upcoming MMORPG that immerses players in a richly detailed world inspired by Norse mythology. Set in the mythical realm of Ymir, home to giants, players must prevent the impending apocalypse known as Ragnarok through epic quests and adventures. The game features an engaging combat system with quick-time events, large-scale PvP battles, and challenging world bosses that demand strategic teamwork. Players can form alliances, participate in guild activities, and engage in cooperative gameplay while exploring the rich lore and ancient prophecies. Legend of Ymir combines traditional MMORPG elements with modern innovations, making it appealing to both veteran players and newcomers. The game is expected to launch in 2025 exclusively for PC. Chrono Odyssey is a new MMORPG set in Cetera, a fantasy world. Players fight the Void, an evil force threatening Cetera. They use the Chronotector, a tool that controls time and space, to explore Cetera and fight enemies. The game has a unique combat system. It's fast-paced like Souls games, but also tactical like Monster Hunter. Players pick from 6 classes, each with different styles and 2 weapon types. The Chronotector lets players rewind time, freeze enemies, and speed up attacks. Chrono Odyssey has both PvE and PvP, with open-world events and boss fights that need teamwork. Chrono Odyssey is scheduled to launch in 2025 for PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. Architect Land of Exiles is an ambitious MMORPG set in a fantasy world where humanity faces extinction after mysterious tower gates unleash devastating monster hordes. In response to this catastrophic event, survivors band together to build massive defensive walls, creating a unique backdrop of survival and reconstruction. Built with Unreal Engine 5, it features high-quality graphics and engaging gameplay, featuring 5 distinct playable classes: Warrior, Mage, Priest, Assassin, and Hunter. Players explore the open world using non-targeted action combat and can fly, swim, and climb freely. Dynamic combat and exploration systems ensure varied adventures. Architect Land of Exiles is scheduled to release in 2025 for PC. Bellatores is an ambitious medieval-themed MMORPG. Bellatores features a classless progression system where players develop characters without level restrictions. The combat system allows mixing styles, like combining heavy armor with spellcasting. In its seamless open world, players engage in large-scale battles, operate siege weapons, and fight massive monsters. Combat includes tactical elements like cover and evasion for PvP and RVR encounters. The game features guild systems, alliance formations, and environmental interactions. While the exact release date hasn't been announced yet, the game is expected to launch in 2025 for PC platforms, with potential console releases to be announced later. Aion 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the original Aion MMORPG, developed by NC Soft. This action-oriented MMORPG introducing players to a rich historical narrative filled with dimensional cracks that play a crucial role in both gameplay and exploration. The game emphasizes PvE content while maintaining some PvP elements, featuring a dynamic combat system similar to Black Desert Online. Players can expect a variety of character classes, though specific details remain under wraps. The game will be available globally in the second half of 2025, with platform details yet to be announced.